Alright, I did some digging on the interwebs, which can hardly be trustworthy for these games. But it says that the only Kalma are in the ones past the gate. So I guess that's where we're gonna head, unless I happen to run into one here, in which case we'll fight it. But, well, I'll off-screen going through them all. I don't have my strategy guide with me. It's in storage. So that's kind of sad. But I do have an exciting story to tell you. The female, in her infinite wisdom, got me all you need is kill the manga version of it for my birthday, which is great because I love the book. I read it a couple of years ago and it's fantastic in every shape, form, and fashion. And if you haven't checked it out, you totally should. Hollywood decided to make a movie on it. Edge of Tomorrow, I think is what they called it. It had Tom Cruise in it. And it's about a guy who goes into battle and then dies and then replays the same day over and over and keeps dying over and over and over and over again. Anyway, that's like the main gist of it. And the book is extremely different than the movie in a good way. Like the book's phenomenal, and the manga follows the book very well, of course. And the end, like while you're going through it, you're like trying to understand what's going on and stuff. In the book obviously goes into more detail because you can do that with words instead of pictures. But that ending just gets me every time. It's one of those endings that's like, it's a good ending for what it is, but it's also terrible at the same time. And it just, like, the feels hit you so hard. At least in the book. The manga, since you can't get as deep into character development and stuff through pictures and, like, comic book text, you know, I don't know that if you just went straight for the manga that you would get the attachment to the characters as you do with the book. But it's still, just because I've read the book, I already have the attachment to the characters, and just seeing the ending play out again is just awful. It's really something. But if you ever do get a chance and you're bored and you want to read a 150-page book, you know, take a day, a couple hours, however fast you read, totally worth it and super amazing. Just go buy it right now. It's great. I just finished it, literally like 5 minutes ago. However long we've been recording, plus like 2 minutes, I finished it, and it's... Do they really serve green tea for free at Japanese restaurants at the end of your meal? The question. Nobody's gonna get that. Unless you've actually read the book. But yeah, it's really something. It's like almost to the point where when you wanna shed some man tears because blue's her favorite color, but you don't, because nobody would understand what the hell's going on. And yet somehow talking to all of you guys via the interwebs makes me feel a little bit better about the situation. And at the same time makes me feel sad. And like an extra dose of sadness because you don't know what I'm talking about. You have yet to experience the greatness that is all you need is kill. Unless you have. If you have, great, you know what I'm talking about. You feel exactly how I do, I'm sure, unless you're just some cold-hearted jerk. Finally. Alright, I have to fight you. And I want to go first, so I'm pretty sure I would have went first anyway. But little fairy man over there makes me think otherwise. Alright, well this should go well. Or not. Well, hold on. Yeah! Come on with the miss. There we go. Now do I go... I'll do it. I'll go for the... Yeah! There you go, Spanky! It's such a good book. Like, it's just right there, fresh. I read a little bit yesterday before I recorded, but I knew it was coming, and it just I put it down before I got to. I was like, nope, not dealing with this today, and put it down. But I went ahead. This is right at the end of it anyway, so. Alright. Alright, so everything I've read. I'll just wait. So you get tired. That way he doesn't back attack me, the little jerk that he is. How many of these do I have? Oh, I've got a bunch. Dead. No? Rip. Donk. We still need experience on this side of life, so. And the mana regen's always nice. There we go. Now we can continue here. So crap, I can't outrun them. I need to. Well, they didn't preempt me, so that's good. I don't remember which one I need to go to get to where I need to go. I guess we'll find out the hard way here. You know, if I was a good Let's Player, I would cut out all these random battles and just save you. Spare you the waste of time. Which, if I go through the wrong portal, I will. Yeah, it's certainly seeming like it. This is number 2. Yeah. These guys are gonna chase me, right? Yep. And you're gonna chase me. Of course. Well, I'd rather deal with single target damage than multi-target damage. The manga did go into the Full Metal Bitches backstory, where I don't think the book went that deep into it. Like this, the manga like went back and showed like how she joined the Defense Force and everything, and then I don't remember the book doing that. I know the book talked about her lieutenant and stuff, but I don't remember it talking about her backstory as much, because it's always, the book's always told by the guy's perspective, Kenji. Whereas the manga kind of like flips toward the end. So that was neat. Unless it did, but I'm pretty sure, fairly certain that it didn't talk about her backstory or... Uh-oh. I haven't been using my patented Dark Souls controller, so this button on my main controller is starting to get... My R1 button starting to get depressed. Which I've had this controller for a while now, so a lot longer than the other controllers last, which is good. And then I did buy a controller for my dad, so he could play... Oh, what was it? The DC game. Whatever it's called. I don't remember exactly what it is. Injustice. And he beat it and was like, I don't need this anymore, and gave it to me. So I do have that as a backup. Hellfire 1. Was there a guy here? I think there might be one here. Or there could possibly be one here, but I don't remember specifically. So I do have a backup controller. Mine's green. Like the backlights on it are green. And his is... Really? His is blue. Which I always wanted a blue one. But his is blue, and he recently gave that back to me because he was like, I don't need this. So I do have a backup in case this one decides to bite the dust. But if it does bite the dust, I'll continue to use it as a Dark Souls controller. And just get rid of the other one that I had.
Hey, it opened! Let's go!
Hey, you look pretty happy. Keep it up.
Yay!
This not fight?
See? I thought this wasn't a fight.
This war. War of human and Kalma man. Live or die.
Okay. I think you're gonna be Bloomin'. Nope. You were not. Alright, well. And you're fast. Ow, ow, ow. As long as he doesn't... Okay. Ow. Really? That helps. Alright, we'll see how... Ow, ow, ow. I don't know if he'll attack me. He won't. Maybe that'll actually do something. It did not. Well, that sucks. Sorry, buddy. Please kill it. There we go. One more. Yeah. I'll have to get another calabash over here. Well, I've got some 5s. I don't really need to use them though. Man, that was a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. Oh man.
This not.
See?
This.
Okay, we literally just heard that, but alright. Ah, shit.